Hello everyone, and welcome back to the next episode of the Cities Skylines series on the Suntai Island map, where in the last episode we built this little pedestrian IT area on the other side of the river, and since the last episode I have let everything build in, but we have a big problem. You can probably see in the top left here we do not have enough workers, which is why in today's episode, as our top priority, we're going to be getting in more residential, probably expanding this area on the other side of the river along here. And I'm thinking possibly even expanding the pedestrian area down here. So this is going to be a big pedestrian area. We're also going to have to look at transport because we've got a train line which will come in, probably have a big transport hub around here for this side of the river. So we're going to need to get something. Unfortunately, we don't have a great deal of underground stations. We could get a massive station. What's this? I'm just looking at which stations models I've got. I'm thinking, why not do something stupidly grand? But yeah, what that would do. It's kind of a question of where do those railway lines go next. But actually, you know what? Yeah, it's going to be a centrepiece for this whole area. And actually, these tracks all end up underground. So, there are 5 double tracks. Yeah. It's going to be a very steep slope. What we might need to do is massively smoothen out this side of the river. So if we just bulk up the land a bit and then do big smoothing effort, which means that if we get this train line to follow the train height, that kind of actually works. And then we're gonna go into this platform here. We are going to use Anarchy for this. And then we're also going to have tracks which go out in this direction. So probably going to do is just have some tracks kind of going around the place just so they can, train lines can cross over. We could just do that. That should allow different ways to cross over. Let's just bring this into there. So that should work. So that the middle 3 sets of double tracks can go either way, and then the outer ones can only go one of the directions. And then we just smoothen the area around this station. What we have now, just go into default mode, we've got to work out which way these are heading. So, if we just, once again, we could start with having 2 routes out of the station. If I just move it to just make those a little less bumpy. And I think quite possibly we'll have a similar junction. Can turn snapping on, that might be helpful. There we go. And yeah, we're gonna change up how the tracks look here. So we're gonna do that. just go straight and then merge in. There we go. If we just in GMPE just remove kind of the weird things we don't want. So this just goes into there. This can go into either. This just goes into there. This can go into there or there. There we go. Same here as well. Just to make sure that it looks a bit neater, and also that trains can't go different ways that we don't want them to go. And if we just go into underground view on this, we're going to do the same thing. And then, although we won't be able to see these tracks, we need to at least know that the way the game does the routes isn't going to be totally weird when navigating this junction. There we go. So there we go. So what we now have is we have a train line, goes under the river, stop at the airport as well, and then I'm tempted to actually get some elevation here. Oops, that did not click right. Yeah. If we just get it to curve like that, and then like that, that's where that line will go. And this will head out to the train line, which leads to the edge of the map. There we go. This just goes straight here. And then what we're going to do is if we just run that over the top there, that can go in that way. There we go. Which means that when we're using a camera here, we can actually create our own routes which start at the edge of the region. So that comes in, we're going to get it to stop in that middle platform there, and continue non-stop. Something's not connected. Can I get to the airport? No. Something. Do these underground bits actually work, or is a tunnel? Yeah, this could. You always worry these stations which have like underground connections. Do they actually work? Yeah, looks like they should. Is everything connected? Have we messed something up here with anarchy? Or not snapping? Ooh, I think I just see what might have gone wrong. Just smoothing that out a bit. I think I did see that didn't seem to look very connected. So yeah, that would run into the airport. Hopefully, therefore, can run into here. And then that's going to go back to here. Can't stop on that platform for some reason. Oh well, we'll run into this one. And then we can use our camera to go outside the map. So that's intercity train route. And then we're going to start another route here. Just going to stop off at the airport and then go in here. And then, yeah. For now, that just starts there. It's weird. I don't really know why I can't go through the other way unless I mess something up down here. Oh yeah, I know what I did. Because by deleting that I removed the connectors. There we go, there we go. That works. So, for now, that's a nice station. It's not too far up from where we're going to have our tram interchange, but still, we've got a tram line coming down here. We will probably put a stop outside. Right, pedestrian area, and we are going for bluestone, I think. We're not going for tunnelled roads. What we want to do maybe is bring a road through the middle. We're probably going to lose kind of the grid a bit. If we just bring actually this road maybe down, and then it's going to kind of slightly bend, and then slightly bend here. I think we want it to run alongside this bit of the station. I don't know if the things all connect so they can enter in this way, but anyway. So yeah, that's coming by an 11, then yeah, it's not going to be a great curve. Maybe if we go a bit further, that works for probably our main road that vehicles can drive on through the area. Right, pedestrian roads. Where were we? Yeah, here. Maybe for this part we'll put the trees in the middle. So this first bit we can kind of do gritty. Ooh. Which sticks to the ground, please. And then kind of have like a gentle curve followed by a straight bit. In fact, we can quite possibly do something like that. Just carry it on running. There we go. And kind of here we can have a gentle curve round to there. Have a gentle curve round to there. That works. This is all going to be kind of high density residential as well. This is going to kind of do an awkward thing. There is the temptation to do something a bit different here. If we just... This is already a bit sunken, so if we just sink it a bit more... We've only got pedestrians coming on here. I think you could walk under that. That just makes it a bit different. There we go. That works. Then we've got another road there. Then we'll switch it up. We'll kind of do offset junctions here. And then we'll do a road there. There we go. We'll probably do a few shops. I think I still want a continuation of this area. Maybe. Actually no, I think we'll... Actually, yeah, we'll use the same area because just a extension of the services as well. We'll kind of put the shops on this road here. Maybe a few by the station, but other than that we want just straight up residential because we really want to get that population up so that we have more workers to work in our buildings that need workers. Hopefully that station doesn't cause too much noise pollution. There is probably an easy way of doing this, like the paint tool. Didn't think of that earlier. Like, yep, there we go. Residential. And maybe we'll put a park in as well. Or one of the pedestrian area plazas. Statue Plaza. If we just put that there. There we go. And then Small ice cream stand there. Oop. Oh yeah, I remember we did just change the terrain of that area. I think the water's probably going a bit weird. There we go. Just a smooth slope into the river. Okay, water pipes. Yeah, roughly following the roads, though it's hard to do it when they're bending. And then, yeah, that should be the last one we need. Yeah, but maybe just do that. There we go. Thinking, should we bring the tram line through this area? I mean, it's only a short walk away, so I'm not sure it's really necessary. Oh, there's a train. That's our self-created intercity route. I'm also going to not turn the allow intercity trains off on that one specifically, because I want to, you know, like I'm creating our own routes. We are getting trains to turn that way. Anyway, let's see how this area builds in. Could quite possibly take a bit of patience for it all to build in. Whilst that's schooling, we could do with some schools. Yeah, our elementary school availability isn't great. I also upzoned some of this area. So yeah, I think all the new high density around the place. A few more schools. Elementary, that hopefully will do it. If we also look like this one, quite full, yeah, maybe we'll get another one in here. I think that should get us nearer to capacity. High school. We'll put one in this area. And we'll put one in this area. That should work. The other thing I want to do now is get a highway junction in this end, because we're basically relying on just this one for a whole big area, high density as well. So, no idea where this tram line is going to continue to. Now we need to find the tram road. Where is it? It's that one. But what probably going to do, should we go to about, that's 50 away, so if we go to 38 away, it's now 12 from there. We now, on a 9, go down by 10. So if that's 3 away, that's 7 away, so we want to go by 10. It would be nice for symmetry to bring it back up here, but the train line's in the way. This could be quite cool actually, to kind of make the train line from here where it's elevated, dip down under the road. That goes down to a -12 until there, and goes back up. If we just do a smooth slope for that bit. Yeah, there's plenty of height clearance there. And then the road on elevated mode can actually get over the railway line. Like that. Just to make it a bit different. So, we want slip roads. We're actually going to, where we're going onto the highway, we're going to come off as a 6 units. that's not doing sharp angles. Let's just build this with normal roads and then we'll upgrade them. So this one and these ones are single lane coming in. Then so we are about 12 away. So if we do a 7 by 7 and slip them on now, I'm thinking a 6 by 6 and then into there. There we go. It's quite wide. So a 6 by 6 and then do that, and then we want to flip that around. A 6 by 6 and then like that. A 6 by 6 and then like that, and then we'll flip that around. There we go. That's another junction. Wondering if those tunnel entrances could be brought in a bit. Ooh. That's just messed up that bit of road to being a curve. Hang on. It's just perfectly straight. There we go. There we go. Like that. That node is quite going to get quite close to the other one. If we just bring that in like that as well. There we go. That node and that node. We'll just bring them down a little bit. We'll just close movement mod. Just so they don't look too awkward. There we go. And then the tram line can continue to wherever we want it to go. And finally, the main highway running through, reduced to 2 lanes with this nice kind of marked area, which isn't a lane, but it kind of preserves the appearance. Same thing here, to be honest, though not ground. Just kind of a cool junction, actually. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this to 2 lane, and then yeah, we're going to do a kind of unique thing. So this node here is a custom, there we go, offset of 10 on each one. Same with this demand controller, which I don't, there we go. And then we can kind of create a new line which can be solid, and then create the filler. To create a filler. Yeah, there isn't. Yeah. Can I not, like, I would love to create a point here for a filler. I just, yeah. Hang on. Blue split in 2. Control. Yeah. Yeah, hang on, I don't really know how to do this, so I'm just going to leave it. I think if I hold shift it makes it a solid. There we go. And yeah, we keep the dashed lines, we keep the solid line there. There we go. And then here, this is a solid. I should have held shift there. There we go. There we go. And then fillers. If we just hold Alt. I was holding the wrong button there. We would like a chevron pattern. We just flip it. There we go. And then, yeah, that'll do. So if we just copy that, we can paste it. That works perfectly. There we go. Apply. There we go. There we go. And then we actually just want to do that so that they all actually follow the correct thing. Same here, so they actually follow what the markings do. There we go. And then here, that's just a standard one of these. So copy, paste. That was correct. Paste. I think we're going to have to invert this one. And then flip it. There we go. And then paste, worked, and then paste. This one will have to be inverted, and then rotate it till it works. There we go. And same with this one. It's exactly the same style. This one will need to be flipped. There we go. This one therefore won't need to be flipped. That is in fact good to go. This one will need to be flipped, I think, and then that's good. And then kind of awkward how those markings start, but anyway, this one is good to go. There we go. And the one thing I'm just going to do, I've just realised I did the 2 and 1 the wrong way round, and that's now elevated. We want the 2 going out into the junction in case they're queuing to get into the junction. We don't want straight ons. There we go. So they can use that junction as well. This residential zone's building up. We could bring metro across the river, although I'm not really sure we need to. Kind of, we got trams and trains. Maybe we'll have a totally different, isolated metro system on this side. Anyway, how's this doing? It's got... doesn't actually show me how many people we've got in this area. Which is kind of weird. Because it's a pedestrian area zone, not a normal zone. Still. So this is our main station for this side of the river. Hopefully it'll get a bit busier as we create more lines. Maybe we could create a train station somewhere in here. Could be an interesting thing to try and squeeze in. It's massive. That's not really massive, in fact. Let's just try it. There we go. Train station in the middle of the pedestrian area. We'll go for this type of bridge. We need to get above the highway, so we need to, in that distance, get to about 23. But we're not going to extend that train line for now because it's going to nothing. So we are just going to bring it above the big cross junction. Actually, pause. First of all, delete that. Second of all, got a high school in the middle of that. We're going to have to move that, unfortunately. If we just did that there, we can just bend that in to run up that way. And we are using this to go up here. It actually is going to be quite cool how it snakes through the area. There we go. So for now, this will just operate as a shuttle service into this platform here. Why not? But in the future, we'll make that line go somewhere else probably, or we could connect it up to the line that comes from the other side of the river. Or we should do a whole number of different things, but for now that's its own line. Probably just the one train that kind of snakes through the pedestrian area and ends up at this station here. We should name all our stations as well, that might do some stuff anyway. There's a train coming in. There's our train that goes from the centre. That's busy. It's also possible people moving into the area, coming into the airport, getting on the train here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, hang on, if we just select that train, yeah, it's completely filled up at the airport. That's probably the reason why people are coming into the region through the airport. There we go. Yeah, hang on, pause. If we just did that, yeah. Let's just try something. That one is the one that goes that way, yeah, so we can allow that one in. That's not the right platform, that's the platform we want to use. There we go, and hopefully it will find a route back as well. So that is going that way out, there we go. If they're going that way, they can go this way, out on this line here, which we've already got kind of our own train line set up for, rather than one of the default game ones. It's a bus. I thought that might have been a tram, but it's just following the tram tracks. There we go. Lots of public transport. We haven't got lots of public transport. Is this new area here? Maybe we could do a bus route. Kind of already got an express bus route that goes to the airport. Maybe what we'll do is we'll create a bus that starts out the back of here, stops here, goes into this area, and it can get on the highway. It's going to bypass the airport, it's going to bypass all of this. It's going to stop here, which is not too far away from the metro station. So I'm going to jump back on the highway and stop here. Yeah, it's a bit far from anything useful, but just another stop, and then it can... Yeah, can it not get back on the highway? No, it can't. From there, you know what? Quite frankly, this is an express bus route. We can just stop it there. And then it's kind of not really much happening until trams around here. And then metro station here. And then could try to stop it near all the transport stuff going on here. And then do we need to? I'm actually considering just stopping it here, and if they want to walk to there they can. And then I'm going to go underneath this road there to then come into the main Hickory Square area and go back. So it's an express bus route connecting up the region where we've already got other transport routes, just doing a bit of a different route to provide a different service. So yeah, there we go. People are already waiting at the bus stop, even though I haven't even finished the route yet. It's going to have to kind of find a way to turn back on itself. Maybe we could help it with that. Actually, around the back here, maybe could just create a little bus turnaround. There we go. Yeah, let's stop there as well. And that is just connecting up the public transport system even more. Yeah, that train's busy. This one, yeah, that one's heading out of the region. This one, it's got actually quite a lot of people on, just shuttling to this area. Yeah, they are going to complain about the noise. You know what, we have got a commercial demand. We're just going to use that here. There we go. Where they're most complaining about the noise. There we go. Those can build bigger, can't they? Yeah. Okay, we have just evicted a load of people, but there are loads of new homes here anyway. Are these full? You know what? Yeah, a lot of them are actually fairly full. Waiting to upgrade. It's education. Education's not great. I've just noticed power. We aren't too far off running out of that. We're kind of just placing a load of wind turbines in, these advanced wind turbines in the bay here, aren't we? Because that should work. How's our university doing? I have expanded this a bit. The problem is we're just in the middle of the centre of the city. Maybe what we will need to do is come back and design, or we could kind of design a second campus for this university where there's more space, or just design a whole new university. Residential. You know what, yeah, you can be turned into commercial as well. Get rid of that demand and then hopefully some more residential demand will come. Yeah, but these buildings aren't even completely full either. There is more space for residents to move in. You can see that population is going up quite a lot. Got these trains queuing. Little shuttle is full. Yeah, it's a busy route, kind of. That's what we're going to do. We actually know what we can just do is keep deleting this train until, look, watch which type of train it spawns in. Where does it spawn the train? Should spawn another train back in now. There we go. That's a much bigger train now, so that's going to carry 370 passengers. So higher capacity train means, yeah, that's probably all our work done for now, for increasing the capacity of that route. There we go, look at the buses. What's that train doing? Ooh, that's doing an intercity service to... Yeah, no, I don't want you to do intercity services to here, actually, thanks. Gosh, this is a busy route, isn't it? To and from the airport. I suppose the airports also can be viewed as a bit of a transportation hub, even though the train station is a bit out of the way of everything else. So yeah, I feel like we could get a bit more expansion in this area. It's just a thing of everything's taking so long to build. What if we just kind of built a second university campus somewhere here? Maybe here, actually. This is a nice plot of land. We could connect up the tram line from here. We've got the train line coming in. We've got people complaining about noise pollution, but we've got plenty of space. It's near where people want to be, but it isn't in where people want to be, meaning that we don't really have a space constraint. So we can do as much as we want here, and we're not going to be constrained by anything. So we're going to have the 4-lane road just running along the edge of this. This is going up the hill, and then, yeah, maybe we could just do a bit of smoothing actually. We've got a big hill to work around, but Actually, if we just set slope mode, there we go, that, then give a basis for the smoothing. Hopefully, yeah, we can have a bit of a cliff edge on that side of the road, that's actually fine. So, what we want now is a big kind of central area for our university, which we're gonna kind of do a nice central area here. So if we go by a 5, do a 5, this is going to be big and grand, by 5 by 5. There we go. Hopefully that works. Can we actually fit one of the buildings in here? So what? So that's, we did trade school, liberal arts college, or let's just go straight up main university. Let's actually put this here, and then we go by a 10, do a 5 by 5, it's a big circle. I'm not sure if we do actually want the main building in this circle. Actually, yeah, I think we do. And then that's the main building there. We're probably going to get a couple of roads which do come out of here. Yeah, we won't have many vehicles on them even though we're building big roads. It just actually looks cool to have the big roads. And then, like that, there we go. Yeah, that's about the extent of our university area. There we go. What we're going to do is we're going to, I know the train station's quite close together, we're going to put in another train station. What's the best we have for this area? I don't have many elevators unless we go back to this. It would be quite cool to have the train station, you know, right in front of the building. Of course, that could be an interesting idea actually. If we just got rid of that, we could have this train station here, right in front, and then what we can do is we can get the one-way roads to run underneath the train line. That's a 25, so if we go by a 20, do a 5 by 5 in, and then yeah, by a 5 by 5, and then if we just get rid of that, doesn't look very straight that, but whatever. Yeah, so that, yeah, should work all right. So we're going to bring the train line in. If we just get this selected, and we'll just use the connection mode on network multi-tool. I do like the mods of Cities Skylines. There we go. For now, that's where the train line will stop. Although what we might do is carry on the bridge, just the viaduct, just so we know where it's going to end up, meaning that this train line here, it's possible also we could get multiple services running along this line in the future, one of which skips this station. In fact, that's what I'm tempted to do with this route here. If we just make one of them use the other side as well, if we can. I'm struggling to make that happen. I have got the mod which should allow it if I hold shift, which I am doing so. But I got it for a second. There we go. One of them, I don't know which one is using it, but anyway, that route does bypass right, and then we just need it to stop off. And then in the other direction, it's doing that. I don't really know why it's doing that. We would like it to go on this platform here. There we go. And then that route from the centre ends at the university, but it doesn't stop here. High cargo traffic. Yeah, cargo is... I don't know why the garbage service points never seem to work, but the cargo ones, they do always need a lot of them. Meaning that we might just get a couple more cargo specific ones in. It's not really a great deal of space here, unless we just snuck off a little road down the side here. Could get a couple in there. A couple in there. There we go. Oh my gosh, what on earth is this? Should big traffic jam of buses. It's just a bit weird. Yeah, they can walk out the station here. So let's get back to the university. For now, we want some dormitories. What I think I'm going to do, first of all, actually, what we haven't done yet, got to get the tram in. So we're going to get the tram to run along the back here and basically run at a straight 90-degree angle into here. I'm actually just going to upgrade this road to a simple one. And then, yeah, these junctions are a bit awkward. If we just do a little bend in here, there we go. It's mainly just this junction here. It doesn't look too bad now. There we go. Let's just do smaller roads anyway. For now, what we're going to do is we are going to do a little turning loop as well along the back of here. There we go. Just so that we can create our own tram line. What on earth has happened to that route? There we go. For another route, so you have two, they both turn around there. For now, we're going to create another route from here. After the university, we're going to put another stop there because we'll have stuff happening around the university. We'll then go here and take the turn. Actually, no, it won't stop there. We'll stop once it's joined onto the other route, which it is running with. And then it'll run up this road here. And we'll use here for it to turn around now. Even though all of those routes will quite possibly become through routes in the future. Anyway, we'll stop this one here, where it joins on with the route it's going to run with for at least a stop, and then run to the university, but we'll probably extend the line further in the future, and we will just put in provision for that, but just extending that down. So we're actually mainly going to be working with paths. What I'm thinking of is just doing little bridges above the tram line, and then yeah, there we go. That doesn't connect anymore. If I just did that, there we go. Wherever the tram stops. Oh, I actually managed to get that perfect without even realising that I was getting it perfect. There we go. Let's just create some paths. We'll create some paths under here as well to connect up. The tram tracks can also be used as a path. What we are going to do, I think, yeah, that's nice width for some dorms. That works. I think I've got anarchy on, but those will go in, fit in nicely along there. There we go. Wow, that's a big drop behind those. There we go. That's a nice dormitory area for now. We want the study hall, which we're going to put there. The groundskeeping. We can put this along the tram line here. The futsal club. Where is there a nice space for that? we'll put that there. And that is that for now. So we're making lots of money in the city. We're going to have universal education. And yeah, we're going to start funding 10,000 a year for academic works and give a grant. There we go. And then it's time to just expand our water pipe network. So yeah, we can do one that goes along here, one that goes along here. There we go, that all connects up. We're going to go around this loop here. For now, we're just going to cover what we've built with water pipes, and then we'll come back and we'll place more when we expand the university. There we go. Hopefully that will start attracting some students. Oh my gosh, it's already got 1,000. How's garbage doing? Not great. Could do with an area on this side that deals with garbage. What on earth has happened? I'm looking up at the sky. What did the game do? We could do with an area on this side of the map that deals with garbage. It's just that, yeah, maybe kind of we'll have a little service area around here. So what we can do, if we just put a road along here, and then if we just put it down into a tunnel here, we can get it to connect in to this road underground. There we go. And then we can put some services in around here. So we'll put recycling plants are the most cost-effective way of doing garbage. So we'll put in a few of those. What else? We might put in a couple of crematoriums as well. There we go. For now, yeah, that's a nice service area. We're just going to do that straight and then put that pipe there. There we go. Should work. This area has filled up quite a lot. Our city's population is over 130,000. If we got healthcare in here, because people are complaining about the noise. Yeah, healthcare availability. What on earth has happened there? And I've just accidentally keyed that in there. Patients, that is quite full. Where are people really struggling for healthcare? There. Okay, that's a high capacity hospital, which we can put in right by the transport hub. No, people will love it. It does increase capacity a bit. We'll put in another clinic around here. We'll put in some more small clinics around the place. Another high capacity hospital. Yeah, that's boosted the capacity. Small clinic, we'll put in a small clinic around here. Hopefully if people get seen to faster, that will bring down the number of sick citizens so that we're no longer as overwhelmed anyway. That's just bypass lines being used as shown there. And for now, it looks like a quiet university, but we've already got basically full max capacity of students, 2,000, and we're still making money, which shows that for now we can get away with not charging any tuition fees and paying for the upkeep of a new university, which is good. There's lots of people walking out of there. I do like the pedestrian areas because you can see lots of people walking around. You can see a few vehicles going through as well, but it just feels like less. If you put a pedestrian area, you don't have to worry about traffic or anything. We do still have to worry about is buildings not having enough workers. Unemployment is 17%, meaning that there are probably an extra at least 10,000 people who could be employed. meaning that the lack of labour crisis isn't too bad. Probably have about 70,000 people employed, so that's still only like 2/3 of what we need, but at least it's 2/3. But we still need more and more and more residential. We probably just need like some really large suburbs, but they are quite time consuming to build, like something that large, given that we can only have like 1 or 2 households in a low density home with the realistic population mod. Right, the academic year is almost over. Have we taken any students away from this, or is this still pretty full, meaning that it was right that we could support another university? Water availability. Might actually also start pumping out of here as well. We could do a big pumping station. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Even we're not really using this for anything else. There we go. That should get water availability skyrocketing. Sewage, we might also do a couple of aeration basins over in our area here. We can just about fit one in under the train line there. So we shall do that. We could quite possibly. If we just extend this by... Or if we just moved those buildings down. In fact, it's probably easier to do with the move it mod. Snapping on. If we just move these all 1 down, we could get a road in like this. Hopefully, we could put a nice aeration basin here. There we go. That works. Sewage good, yeah. Education still we could do with more capacity, but we're getting there. So this train. Wow, it's a large capacity, but it's actually pretty busy, that train. Is it going to overtake? Oh no. No, it's not going to overtake. Oh no, it is going to overtake. It's just going to drive straight through. Okay. Thanks, Cities Skylines AI. Now that one's having to slow down. There we go. So it's going to start moving in a minute. There we go. So yeah. I've got people waiting for the trams. Yeah. Yeah. Let's wait till the end of this academic year. I reckon we can get straight to level 2 at the end of this year. But we just need the academic works. And we currently got a 39% chance per 500 students, meaning that really we should be getting 1 or 2 plus the one we gave a grant for. What on earth? Yeah, I can tell you're a bit confused. Let's just follow you for a minute. We're kind of just driving through sky. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now we're just apparently driving through some trees. The car probably would have crashed by now. What is this person doing? They're driving straight towards the highway. Maybe they'll get on the highway. Or maybe not. I'm just going to follow this. Just driving over the train line. Yeah, this is great aircraft you've got here. Status building. This isn't actually... Yeah. Like, literally, this is, like, not got anyone driving it. Okay, it is kind of now the height of the highway. There we go. It's still confused, but it's at least driving on a road now, rather than driving on the sky. Oh, it's just despawned. There we go. Right. That's wasted enough time. How's healthcare doing? I am... No, this isn't great, kind of the noise that's coming out of this area. Yeah. It's not so bad here, actually. But yeah, we actually do have more residential demand. Which maybe we could... What I'm actually interested in is, like, what do we do with this area here? It's kind of like the extension of downtown down to the waterfront here. I am kind of interested in what we could do with this space here. We just drew a road around the edge, just like there. This road could come off and head down into there. Could we actually follow the terrain of the land and also stick to the ground, please? There we go. This road could come right down to the tip of the land, couldn't it? There we go. We could just carry on, kind of like building roads like this, but we could also play around with some different shapes, like getting a road that came this way and then into here, getting a road that came this way, then straight through there, then round, with another road kind of weaving its way down here. We could do a road that crosses over there but not further on, and then I'm also tempted to just see what happens if we just kept this road going straight with the grid coming off it, kind of, because the other roads lose the grid. This is kind of, that's kind of interesting actually. What we could do is just do like that almost, which is a bit weird, but if we kind of then built a road off there that could go into there. There we go, and then we can just start building another grid kind of layout here, but this one actually turns into this road here. This road here still carries on down though, so we kind of got a situation where this bends into here. And yeah, so we kind of get it to go like that, but then this one kind of has to go down into there, and then this can go to like there. There we go. That's a kind of interesting area, isn't it? Right, this is already covered by the downtown zoning. We could do with some services in this area, like some parks. Could even get the really large one in somewhere possibly. Without anarchy, yeah, there. And maybe another park in there for these people. We've got 2 dog parks. Maybe we'll get rid of this one and build a bouncy castle instead. Given the current situation, put clinic in there, small kind of services, even though this will be a high density area, because if it needs like the bigger services, it's propped up by the surroundings. Right, put a couple of elementary schools in, a big high school, and then we can just connect up all the water pipes where we need them to go. Yeah. This episode is probably now super long by this point. I've probably got like 2 people still watching, but whatever. There we go. And just, there's one last thing. We are going to get a little bit of commercial in here because there is big demand for commercial still. We'll kind of get some commercial down here, but overwhelmingly we just need residential, which is why we are kind of just gonna basically do this. There we go. Just need to paint it in basically. I don't really want homes on the waterfront. Maybe we could do a bit of low density, just backing onto the water actually, but generally high density residential. Maybe I'll put a couple of shops by the school, but residential is the name of the game, because we need more people, because we need more workers, so that we have enough workers to work the jobs that need to be worked in our city. And hopefully this will work. Right, just some low density homes around the edge. Go to about here maybe. There we go. And yeah, maybe around to about there as well. Oh yeah. So Suntai Island University, that's a new one, is now recognised. So what can we build in our recognised university? We have the outdoor study area, which we can place. Can we actually place that straight on the tram line? I'm tempted to do that, you know. And maybe we'll put, because it's a big place, we'll put two of them in. A gymnasium we can do backing off here. A cafeteria we can do here, and also maybe we'll do one here. And the fountain, there's only one place for that to go if it will let me. You can place it here apparently. We might just use the move it mod to bring that in like that. There we go. That should hopefully, the attractiveness is good enough. We just need more academic works. So we'll do some discovery. Lots of people walking down here. If we created this as a park and used this path as a paid thing, we'd make a fortune, but we don't need to do that. We've got plenty of income. This area is all filled up. We've still got a massive queue of buses here. Like, why? Got a train here. It's full. So our train system is well used, which is why I'm going to every train line get a 125% budget. Now, we go garbage trucks in use. Which one of those? Yeah, I think the garbage thing's a bit broken on those. Anyway, how's this area doing? Got some shops. Do we actually have some residential buildings? Yeah, we do have a few. Slowly building in. So they need to level up. No level up info available. I don't think they're ready to. But yeah, they are slowly building in. And then when they upgrade, they'll have more people in them. But we now have a population of 137,000. We've got loads more people employed, almost 67,000 now, and still 15% unemployment, meaning that once everyone settles down, we aren't that far off having enough workers. You can see from the start of this episode, I think almost 400 buildings were complaining about not enough workers. Now it's only 121. We're doing well. For example, some of these offices now have apparently enough workers. What's the transport like down here? It's not great. We could bring the metro through, or we could just do a bus to the metro. If we did a bus route that kind of snaked around this area and then stopped off by the metro station, and then we could bring it down here a bit more before working out where to turn back. Yeah, funky loop, and then do back down to here. Actually, we're gonna go down this route. There we go. That should be a decent bus route. I mean, we could actually try to bring it into this metro station here, meaning that we could make it go that way, make it go this way, I suppose. Yeah. We should put a stop there there by the metro. And then there. It's a nice loop we've got on the go. Just to collects people from this area, and then the rest of it should be close enough to the tram line and several bus routes as well. But yeah, everything seems to be going well. We have, yeah, 138,000 people, more people moving in. This area, the buildings, max level. They still need more education. They haven't even, not all of them have got like the maximum number of households either. Even newer area, got a few houses. That one's already upgrading to level 3. So how many, this one's upgrading, how many households can you fit in there? 1, I suppose it is a very skinny building. That's commercial. Can have 12 households. It's not got all those yet, but yeah, they are still moving in. The good thing is, if we check traffic, I am pretty sure, yeah, 89%. What traffic issues? We've got a bit of red, but that's just where like public transport vehicles are stopping and starting. What traffic issues, honestly? Other than whatever the buses are doing here. So yeah, hope you enjoyed watching this. Probably a very long one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.